When our son Jeff and his wife Susan told us that they were planning to homeschool our grandchildren, we were concerned about their decision. Both of us had dedicated our careers to public school education and were aware of some of the reasons parents in our schools left the public school to homeschool their children. They were angry with the child's teacher, they had a gripe against the principal's discipline, or they objected to the content of the public school curriculum. However, Susan's decision to homeschool didn't have anything to do with those reasons, and it has proven beneficial to our grandchildren's education. As all parents should do, Susan started teaching our grandchildren before they got to be old enough to go to school. While they were still in diapers, Susan was already reading to them. We remember her reading Goodnight Moon, Goodnight Grilla, and the Barnyard Dance to them. She taught them the letters and the numbers in their early years. At a young age also, she taught them to respect others and to do their jurisdictions. There are videos showing Julia setting the table at the age of 3. Susan was also teaching them about Jesus' love for them at an early age. In fact, the entire curriculum was centered on biblical teaching. By the time the children reached school age, they were ready for the academics that would allow them to do well on the ACT, SAT, and in their AP classes later on.
Susan was diligent to find the right curriculum to help her teach the children. We remember her reaching out to other parents who were homeschooling to get the right information. She evaluated the overall impact of the curriculum and made adjustments to it to help her meet the goals. And she also knew her time and limits, which led her to look for other ways to bring the proper instruction to the children. Potter School and homeschool co-ops met those needs. Susan, you were also diligent about keeping records of the children's education. Regularly, the children took the end of the year tests for you to check their progress and to see how they compare to children in the public school. And the records of their progress also was the proof to the state educational office that the children were developing educationally on par with other children attending the public schools. Perhaps the real proof of their education came when they entered the public school and met the challenges their peers faced. They did very well in all of the areas, thanks to you, Susan, your dedication and your persistence. Susan, you were also aware of the main concerns the public school teachers had against the homeschool movement, the lack of socialization. You made sure that your children were not stereotypical homeschool children, and the way they dressed was one of them, but you also got them involved in social instructional activities, church activities, sports, drama, dance, and many other things. And you also encouraged them to take on leadership positions, babysitting, leadership camp, lifeguarding, water instruction, among other things too. And our grandchildren have had a well-rounded education, and that's because you, Susan, you have always made education a top priority.
So it's with a grateful heart for what you have done for our grandchildren, one graduating with honors from the University of Kentucky, one beginning his second year at West Point, and 3 others following successfully in their footsteps, that we celebrate your retirement from this stage of your life. You've done well, and your children have the doors of their future open much wider because of your love and dedication. We love you, Susan, and we miss you.